Arena Fantasy here with Nerd Caliber at Rhode Island Comic Con 2017 as Raven. And the original question of the day was, what is your love advice? But we've asked Beast Boy, we've asked the Joker, and Raven today doesn't want to know what your love advice is. Raven wants to know, what is your breakup advice? How do you break up with someone?
Let them down easy. Do it in person and not over text, because over text you have no idea what they're feeling about this. Kill them.
Give them a dose of kryptonite. Well, if it's a Kryptonian, but most of them are pretty much dead except my cousin and I, so if it's a human, why don't you just throw them through a wall?
Well, all I can say is most people break up because they can't see eye to eye.
Breakup advice, do you have any?
Oh, are you breaking up with Robin? Is that what it is? You're breaking up with Robin? How could you break up with the Boy Wonder? He's the Boy Wonder. He has access to bat money. Trust me, bat cash.
Nice good chokehold. You like it's over.
I like how you think.
Well, I broke up with Skeletor by defeating him and taking over Eternia. That's how you break up.
I'm gonna at least have to take half of everything. No, 3/4 or more. I mean, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's right.
Sure.
I mean, it's fair. I feel like. Okay, I'm just gonna take everything. I'm gonna take it all.
All right, take everything.
I take over the 9 realms and I bring about the apocalypse.
So this has happened a number of times already?
No, not yet. I mean, usually they don't break up with me. I mean, who would dump a god? Usually I'm breaking up with them because I've moved on.
But you've tried taking over the 9 realms a lot lately, as far as I've heard.
No comment.
If humans are like gems, you shatter gems and their entire existence just fades. I think you could just shatter a human and you wouldn't have to deal with them again. Isn't that amazing?
Maybe I think that's... You can't really shatter a human, that's extreme.
Oh. Well then, can you poof them?
Well, I let them know that they're a really awesome person for the most part. Even if they're not, just let them know that they're pretty okay. And just say that things aren't working out and you appreciate the experience and walk away and act like it never happened.
You're as sweet as Starfire, that's crazy.
Thank you.
Well, first you gotta check the Argus backgrounds to make sure they're not crazy. Okay, because if they're crazy, you don't want them stalking you if you break up with them, like, abruptly. So you let them down as gently as you can and be just like, I'm sorry, but it's just not working out, and I just think we need to go our separate ways.
Flash, how do you break up with someone?
Well, you got to be honest about your feelings. You just got to tell them outright because it will hurt them. But the important thing is, make sure they're not a fembot. I found that out the hard way, and well, that's why I'm single again, baby.
Don't do it on Facebook. Always send a text message.
Well, I think if you just stop talking to them, they'll get the hint eventually.
I think you should be honest with them. That way, it makes it easier in the long run, and maybe you can stay friends.
I don't know about that.
I think so.
Abandon all relationships. Don't tie yourself down to anything.
Breakup advice: don't break up. Just love each other and have lots of sex.
Don't take it too hard. Just eat a tub of ice cream and move on.
Mammoth, do you have any breakup advice? I mean, relatable.
I would say just be honest and sincere as possible. Don't lie and just be real.
So be honest, don't be sly like a fox.
Exactly.
The way I do it is to go to my Tower of Fate and stay there forever. Because I can't deal with breakups.
Well, it's a lot easier to break up with them if they're made out of bones, so you might want to start there.
Charizard and Eevee, how do you break up with someone?
You just tell them, sorry, I'm too evolved for this relationship.
Use the fireball.
Hella, how do you break up with people?
Well, I am the goddess of death, so I typically kill them. join my party.
That sounds very convenient for you.
Yeah, because they can stay with me forever. Forever's a long time.
It is. Is it really breaking up with them then?
No, I just can take them back whenever I want and put them away.
Oh, okay. I like that.
It's convenient.
I would say don't obsess too much over it. Spend a lot of time with your friends. Your friends are going to be like your support group during that time. So they're going to help keep you distracted and help keep your mind off of your past partner.
Well, doing it in person is usually the way to go because it's, more personal, and over email is very unsensitive.
Well, first, you make sure they're not looking, and you hit them in the back of the head with an axe. Then you get rid of the bite, which is basically, food, and then you're good to go.
I might be skipping this piece of advice.
Well, I like to think of it this way. There's always more dimensions with other better people in it. So just portal on to the next one.
Quick and trying to be as honest as possible without hurting them.
Well, I usually just go jump in a lake and
Just too much for her. That has been it here for today at Rhode Island Comic Con 2017. I'm Miranda Fantasy as Raven signing out and asking the question to you as well. What is your breakup advice, or how do you break up with someone? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us for more Nerd Caliber content. Thank you for watching. Batman, what makes Comic Con so enjoyable?
Oh, that's easy. Because Batman's here.